What's going on, Taurus? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the week of September 25th through October 1st, 2023. So in this reading, Taurus, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides, and so much more regarding the week of September 25th through October 1st, 2023, Taurus. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, Taurus, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Taurus. So without further ado, I'm now going to pull the energy and we'll see what's coming your way here, Taurus. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Taurus. See what we got here for you, Taurus. Okay. Interesting energy that you have here for sure, Taurus. It looks like to me you're having second thoughts of something that you recently let go of or something that's falling apart. There's something in your life. I feel like this is a relationship either with a loved one, a romantic thing, someone in your family as well, I'm getting for some of you, where you really almost wish it went different is what I'm getting. You wish the relationship was different than what it actually is. So I don't know who that person is, but that's definitely on your mind right now. Before we get into the tarot, let's start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, and this is going to be the energy that you need more of for the 25th to the 1st of October. And the first one here you have is the Tower. And so this is to let some sort of old foundation crumble in your life. I do feel like for a lot of you, this is to do with a person here. And there's a lot of pain because you wish this person was still in your life in the ideal way that you want them to be, because you saw a lot of potential with you and this person to be in a happy relationship. I'm getting for a lot of you, this is someone that you love. For a lot of you, it is romantic, but for a lot of you, it's someone that you really love, but it's not going the way that you expected, and now it's time to make a different choice and to fully let it go for a lot of you here, because there's meant to be new soul contracts and new situations in your life right now, but nothing's going to happen until you surrender this old one, okay? Because a lot of you are also telling me that this is not a big deal. There is a frequency here of a lot of you do not admit to yourself how attached you are to this individual. Like you almost brush it under the rug, but then it's still there because you don't fully address it. It lingers. So there's something about a Tower here, and it's like whatever is ending, it's like you're provoked by it somehow. So we're gonna have to see. You also have friendliness here, Taurus. So what frequency do you need more of is friendliness, especially friendliness with an ending of someone that you care about a lot, or I just get the relationship is transforming, and the frequency for you, Taurus, that's coming through is you have to allow people to be who they are, even if it's not perfect or what you want them to be. There's something coming through about like the frequency of allowing. If you stop trying to change someone, if you're trying to stop wishing they were different than they were, things can improve between the two of you, but it will never be the same as it once was. Spirit's telling me that. It will never be the same as it once was between you and someone, and you're meant to integrate this experience now. So you have integration here, Taurus, and integration is all about, the blending of seeming opposites, and I feel like the person there's a tower here because there could be an opposition between the character of you and this individual. So, if you're a very passionate Taurus woman, you could be breaking up with a man who is like not like that. Or if you were, you have a child. Sorry, I'm having a hard time like communicating, but I'm still getting it. So just bear with me. If whoever this is, it's like it's like you're opposites, and that could be why this is ending here. But you're meant to integrate the positive aspect of this person instead of making an enemy out of it. Okay, so it's complicated, but here we go. When it comes to your opportunity, you have the Two of Wands here, Taurus, for the 15th to the 1st of October, and there's a choice that you have to make. Number 2 has to do with relationships. So I feel like this is how are you going to deal with this individual going forward. For a lot of you recently going through a breakup or have recently been through one, it's like, do we go no contact or just stay friends? Are we going to remain best friends or not? And for whoever this is, for a lot of you too, you don't know how to deal with it, but your opportunity is to make a choice instead of letting it flounder, okay? So like the frequency I'm getting is either letting someone know, hey, I'm not okay with your behavior, and now I have to go a different way, or just accepting them for who they are and not really making a big deal out of it. It's just what I'm getting. Because there is a potential for this person to still be in your life, but not in the way that you want. Your challenge is the 10 of Swords, and the challenge is to end something that really, for some reason, is just pushing your buttons, I feel. And I feel like a lot of you have already ended it, or if a relationship hasn't ended and you know who I'm talking about here, then it's just about, fully accepting that it won't be the same as it once was, and you have to accept someone for who they are if you're going to have any type of relationship with them going forward. Because this is a soul contract. Whoever this person is, Taurus, that you're dealing with, the Two of Cups comes out here. It is a soul contract. You do have soul ties with this person, or somehow family ties, something like deep ties with this, like loyalty. I feel like there's a lot. The reason why this is hard for a lot of you to let go of is because of the loyalty factor. I feel like you're going to know who this person is because you've been through a lot with them, or you've helped them when the times have been tough, etc. But it does seem that things need to change right now, and it's your challenge. So I just get you not really dealing with it, even though it's like still in the background of your consciousness, and it's going to bother you. So when it comes to your overall general energy, you have the Hanged Man, the Three of Wands in reverse, and also the Ace of Wands in reverse here. I get a message that if you try to start something new, the Ace of Wands is all about starting something new. It's very positive, fiery, new beginning. But because it's in reverse, it might be something that's happening too passionately, too quickly, and it's not going to work here because you still have past baggage that you need to surrender. With the Hanged Man up here, the Hanged Man is about looking at something from a different perspective and really letting the truth penetrate you in some sort of way and surrendering, right? For a lot of you, it's going to be surrendering this relationship because it seems like there's some new beginning that's meant to be in your life here, Taurus, but the frequency of you being worried is really blocking something here. So you could be negatively judging this person, and there's someone new that you're meant to have a connection with, but you're going to continually judge the new person for the same thing. So that's what this whole reading is about, Taurus, is clearing your energy. Letting go of any sort of negative emotion you have. I know this seems very rudimentary, but I don't think you realize how much it's affecting your life, this relationship, and why certain, the three of Wands in reverse is like too patient. This is about waiting, being optimistic about nothing happening, waiting for your ships to come in. In reverse, you're waiting too long, or what it really is, it's delaying a new thing that's meant to be in your life, right? Right now you're in a state of limbo, right? This is, the Hanged Man in the overall general energy does point to a state of limbo, not a lot going on, but I'm telling you there's a big reason if life feels stagnant, there's no new people you're connecting with, you don't really know what to do. It's because of this relationship that you have to clear, or you have to somehow transform it. But it's what the challenge is. The only way that you're really going to transform it is by letting it go for a while, because there's something here about someone can't be changed. The reason why you're okay with the ending from a certain perspective, and this is the frequency you need more of, is because you're dealing with someone who cannot be changed. They are who they are. And right now, who they are is not in alignment with who you are. But it doesn't mean that you can't coexist in some sort of interpersonal successful relationship. It just means you have to not want to change each other. And this could be a two-way street. I feel like whoever this is, the frequency that I'm getting from this reading, Taurus, is they want to change you just as bad as, or they wish you were different as much as you wish they were different. Right? But it's just not the case. So there needs to be a break. Whoever this ending is, by the way, because it's such a deep soul tie, because there's been such loyalty, I think this person will be always in your life. And some of you, that scares you if this is a really bad breakup and you're like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'm telling you, you probably will be eventually, just as friends. Some people have the belief men and women can't be friends, but for some of you, this is not a romantic thing. It's something to do with your children, best friend, etc. And a lot of you really like in what it's almost like you're for a lot of you, you want to make sure that you're not looking at the splint in in this person's eye and calling it bad while ignoring the log in your own eye. Because in what you don't see coming here, Taurus, I don't know, we're gonna have to clarify in what you don't see coming, but you have the Hierophant, you have the Page of Pentacles, and you also have the Seven of Swords here in what you don't see coming. And I feel like there's a desire for commitment from someone here, okay? Like someone wants you to accept them as they are, but something is blocking it because it's not in alignment, so it's sketchy. It's not a win-win. Someone's gonna get hurt. Here's like, there's something you're recognizing. Someone's gonna get hurt if you continue to just remain here. Instead of choosing a path, how am I gonna deal with this person? Am I gonna close the chapter, or am I gonna close it fully? It kind of seems like what it's suggesting. Or are you going to accept them as they are completely and kind of take the enlightened approach where there can be an immediate transformation where no one does get hurt? But right now, as the timeline reads, even if you try to accept them as they are completely, someone is still going to get hurt here. And someone's hurt about commitment as well. One of you, I don't know, like some of you feels like you promised a broken promise. That's what I feel. And what you don't see coming, the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords here. Some of you, roles can be reversed, but someone feels like someone was promised commitment. This may have been like a continuing thing. I'll be committed to you. And then someone like pulled out, or there's no commitment here. And that's, both of you feel that way. Even you're trying to do it, but you just can't. It just doesn't work. So it seems to be like something that, like, I'll say you're going to know this is your reading, Taurus, as if this is something that you continually tried to fix. Like, in what you don't see coming right now, it's like it's impossible to fix, is like the frequency. And that's why the universe is saying you got to go do something different, because there is something new that could be in your life right now, but it's not. For some of you here, there will be actually a new love experience this week, but it might be very short, and it might trigger you and remind you of the situation you're dealing with here. Okay, because also, this is going to sound really weird. But I have to say what I'm getting. Someone that you know through this person, this whole reading is basically a love reading. It's not just romantic, but it's a soul contract reading, because it's coming up for the 25th to the 1st for you for some reason. But whoever this reading about you and the person, the whole reading's about you and the person who you have a soul contract with. But there's someone, Spirit's telling me, that you know through this person. There's another person that you know through this person that you're meant to have a connection with, but the bad relationship you have with this person is blocking that. So there's some sort of, I'm not going to call it a love triangle, because I don't necessarily get anything overly romantic. For some of you, it will be. But for some of you, there is something about a love triangle, or like a soul contract triangle, where there's the relationship that's bad, that you don't know what to do with, that we're talking about the whole reading, is blocking you from connecting with someone that you're connected to through that person. Okay? So that's for some of you. Others of you, it just has to do with new connections coming in general. When it comes to Taurus, your advice from your spirit guides, you have the Eight of Swords, you have the Queen of Cups, and you also have the Ace of Pentacles here when it comes to your advice from this. And so there is an element of overlooking the shortcomings of others. This is the advice. The Queen of Cups is someone who is that motherly love figure. She's full of love. She's full of compassion, being willing to accept people as they are. And because the Eight of Swords is here, you can clearly see that someone's not as stuck as they think they are, but it's time for you to just basically accept them as they are instead of trying to change them, because you can't change anyone. Only Only someone can change themselves. And the whole frequency of this reading, Taurus, is perhaps both of you, but a lot of you, once again, wishing this person was different, trying to change them, and like continually offering, oh, let's do it again, let's do it. Like, even if it's just in the back of your mind, we could do it again if they change. We could do it again if they're different. And what this is saying is you have to accept this person's right to go through their own struggle, even if you feel like you have the exact formula to get them out of their struggle, because you do feel that. That's why you're so attached. The reason you're so attached is because you genuinely feel like you have the direct formula to help this loved one overcome their struggles that you then feel would actually bring you to a united relationship that would be a win-win scenario for everyone. But what I'm here to tell you is that you can't do that because you haven't walked a day in this person's shoes. I don't care how close you've been to them, and you don't have the same astrology chart as them. Yes, that matters. And so you're dealing with someone who has to go through their own struggle. It may be very painful for you to witness this person go through some sort of self-imposed limitation that you can clearly see is not coming from the outside. Whoever you and the soul contract person, their issues are from within. There may even be playing a victim in some sort of way, and they're actually not, and that's frustrating to you, and you're just like, oh my God. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the clarification of this. I didn't anticipate this to be such like a focused on one person. It could be with multiple people, but I just feel like one. So let's see why the Ten of Swords is your challenge. Why is it hard for you to let this go, Taurus? Yeah, Seven of Cups. You're very confused whether it's the right decision to let them go or not, despite the incompatibility. Because you're not fully ever going to let them go. Like, something to do with money is the problem. The problem is there's something with money blocking the relationship. Okay, someone asking you for money. Someone doesn't have enough money. You have money, they don't have money. They have money, you don't have money. Money is the part of the challenge, and there may be an emotional connection to security between you and this person is what the problem is. And the reason why you can't let it go is because you feel like you're abandoning them, or vice versa. Because you feel like you're abandoning them for a lot of you because you have the secret formula to help them. For some of you, they could feel like they're abandoning you for financial reasons, or vice versa. You also have the Moon, the Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Moon in your challenge. Here's the problem, Taurus, is that I think it's a two-way street. Both of you don't trust each other with each other. Okay? I really believe that the fundamental switch, if you just look at it from the meta level, before my videos were successful on YouTube, I really thought I knew what was best for everyone. I thought, I don't trust you with you. I'm the expert spiritual guidance counselor. When I made the shift of like, you know what? No. I'm here to dispense information. It's up to you to do what you want with it. And I trust you with you. It sounds like a sleazeball salesman. I trust you with you. But I mean, if you can genuinely be in that frequency with this person, then that's what it seems like it's going to transform it, except you don't trust them with themselves. And is that a projection that you don't trust you with yourself? Do you seek advice on how to make decisions all the time? I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's clarify what the Two of Wands is your opportunity. So what pathways are available? Because there's some sort of new, once again, for a lot of you, you know someone through this person who you're meant to have a very deep, very special connection with, but that's throwing it off. Okay, so I understand why that would be difficult then. Obviously, the world. This is not going anywhere right now, okay? This is not going anywhere. So there needs to be a shift here. The Two of Wands and your opportunities clarified by the World, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups here. Okay, so this is moving on from something that doesn't feel mature, and embracing the new here, Taurus. And that's why your problem is to let it go despite feelings of loyalty, despite feelings of financial ties, despite feelings of, there's going to be weirdness between you not talking to this person anymore. Because some of you, you're in communication with them right now, and like you couldn't even imagine being not in communication. Or if you're not in communication, you like every few months you like text, or like even if you think, oh, I ghosted them, you both know you're not ghosting each other. So there is something here about like making a choice to engage in new social interactions with different people. Because in your overall general energy, Taurus, once again, whether it's the person that you know through this person, for others of you it's other people that, especially love, if you've not really been having a satisfaction in love, there's a new opportunity. Because you haven't let this go, maybe this is blocking the person that you know through this person, but for a lot of you that's not even what it is. It's just new exciting experiences that are overdue. The Three of Wands in reverse is an energy, it's overdue. You've been waiting on the cliff for too long. The boats are not coming in. If you don't reevaluate the situation with the person that we're talking about this whole reading about, everything is suffering. And the whole problem with this reading is a lot of you don't even realize that it goes this deep. You're like, oh yeah, that's just one of the people that I don't get along with. Or like you're sweeping it under the rug. Hello. Okay, so let's clarify why the Hanged Man is here in your overall general energy. Are you meant to surrender it? Look at it from a different perspective. What do we got here? Yes, the Devil. It's clearly toxic. Strength in reverse. Yeah, this is not... Yeah, the Hermit and the Four of Cups here. Taurus, the Hanged Man is clarified, first of all, by the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles here. So, in some sort of way, this is someone that you feel like is never not going to be part of your Monopoly picture. They're always going to be here. There's almost like a pressure. If I don't talk to this person, I'm a bad person. We've been through so much together. If I don't talk to them, I'm such a bad person. I can't, what is life without them? And a lot of you don't admit that that's how you really feel, but both of you really feel that. You don't even know what life is without them. Or you think you do, but you don't. You also have the Strength card in reverse, which is like trying to merge the ego and the higher self, trying to be strong, trying to endure a difficult situation with grace, but in the wrong way. In a subversive way. The Devil is all about subversion. So once again, that stems back to you thinking that you have the perfect script for them. That stems back to you not accepting them as who they are. And then that would literally just lead to you realizing there's an incompatibility here. So I know that I'm meant to be with this person forever. It's not some lovey-dovey thing that, oh my God, I think I should be with this person forever. No, you just feel that that's part of the soul contract here. And this person's not going anywhere, but there does need to be a hard break of like, maybe I'm even saying no contact. Because you have the Hanged Man, is the Hermit, and the Four of Cups. So it's like, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but like, it's blocking new stuff. Let's see why the Ace of Wands is here in reverse. Some of you, this will be a new beginning that starts very fast and stops this week. But let's see why the Ace of Wands is here. Page of Swords in reverse. There could be an obsession here. Yeah, there's obsessed energy. It's blocking new things from coming for a lot of you. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Sun. Also the Hanged Man again. What's that about? What's that about? The Hanged Man is already here, clarified by the Devil, Ten of Pentacles, and this Strength in reverse. Now it's here again, clarifying the Ace of Wands, but also with the Sun and the Page of Swords in reverse. So, with this energy, Taurus, let me slow down to Taurus speed to figure this one out. Okay. The first thing that I did get is obsession. There's something here about looking into it too much here that's blocking your own happiness and clarity from into your life, because the only clarity you're going to get is walking away right now and or at least having the ability to trust this person with themselves, trust you with you. So I don't know what the attachment is here, but there's also something, okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify why the Queen of Cups is in your advice. Put some advice. What are you meant to do with all this? Yeah, the Queen of Cups is clarified with the Lovers. So honoring the soul contract that you have with this person, not being hard on them, understanding, but understanding that there's a deeper reason for why they're going through their pain, and it's not just because they're an idiot. It's not just because they're behind the ball. It's not just because they are this, they are that. No, it's because there's a deep pattern unfolding in their own life, and you have to be brave enough to let that pattern unfold and then wait and slow-moving Taurus energy, look back on it later as the beautiful mosaic that it is and realize, oh, that's why that person had to go through this. Or at least letting them do it and not viewing it like, oh my God, I have the perfect script for them. I know exactly what they should be doing. No, now it's time for you to say, I'm not that smart. I don't know why they're going through what they're going through, okay? Why is the Page of Cups here? Nine of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, a lot of you have mixed emotions. Like, you want to love this person, then you literally want to like hate them. Is the advice to you? Like, you have unfinished, very nasty energy between the two of you, to be honest here. And the universe is saying you need to put up a boundary and not really interact, even though there's a lot of love there. This is not going anywhere. You do have unfinished business, but the advice is, once again, to put a wall up because this is still here. This is still present. And this is the energy of you trying to change each other, not accepting each other, blah, blah, blah. And this person is not going anywhere with their issues. You can't pull them up. There's nothing you can do about it. You need to let them go on their own new journey. And there's also new people that are meant to come into your life, but you're still obsessing. And even if you still get a date, because there could be some sexual activity, there could be something going on this week for you. I just think this is what it's all about. This. So, with that being said, the Tower, friendliness, and integration. So with that being said, I'll talk to you next time, Taurus. Hope this helped.